Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. The Minnesota Timberwolves are reportedly looking to trade for an alpha and are expected to pursue Kevin Durant per Amico Hoops. The Timberwolves need another alpha next to Edwards to win it all, which is why sources told Hoops Wire that Minnesota is expected to pursue Durant in a trade again this offseason. They tried to get him at the trade deadline, but KD made it abundantly clear he doesn't want to leave. You know, it's a lot that comes along here. Let's get a training camp. It's what you think, Dwight? Do they have the pieces in order to pull it off? I don't know. Consider what they gave up to get Gobert. I don't know if they got the pieces. I mean, all you got is Jaden McDaniels and Julius Randle is a free agent.
Man, that's a
Oh, that's tough. I'm just trying to think
Nickeil
about
Alexander Walker. I think he's a free agent. So I'm just trying to see. The thing is, all that sounds good in theory. Now. We're looking at it, Dwight Ocho, we're looking at it like team to team. Now, if we get 2, 3, 4 teams involved, now maybe somebody can swing something. But I'm not in the business of helping you. I'm not in the business of helping Ant-Man and
somebody else win. Yeah. I'm looking at, I think that'll really help Ant's development by having KD. I think they just need some more shooters. I don't know.
And plus, I think KD will be 37 at the start of the season.
Right.
People ain't giving up a whole lot of guy for a guy that's 37 that has an injury history. KD is phenomenal. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's our greatest men's Olympic basketball player. He's an MVP. He's a finals MVP. No one is questioning his resume. Mm-hmm. But the fact of the matter is he's about to be 37. And he has an injury history. That is not conjecture. That's not innuendo. That's not speculation. Those are facts.
You know what? Even with the injury history, based on who it is, I think they would overlook it. Same reason, like
that's what Phoenix did.
A small example, Dwight and Unc. Look at the Steelers. Hell, Aaron Rodgers has the injury history, but look at his resume. Look at his accolades.
But I ain't got to give up. All I got to do is pay his salary. I ain't got to give up nothing to get him. It'd be a whole different thing if I got to give up 3 first rounders and a second round and a third.
Okay, all right.
So that's the thing. And see, think about it. Look at what Minnesota gave up to get Rudy Gobert. Look at what the Knicks gave up to get Mikal Bridges.
Right.
And people automatically think, but because of KD's age and his injury history. I mean, Mikal Bridges hadn't missed a game in 5, 6 years.
It's true.
I was shocked that Minnesota gave up what they gave up to get Gobert because he's a one-end player. He can only play the defensive end. And you can't play him in the fourth quarter unless you play in the Lakers. And the Lakers don't have a big, so you can leave his ass out there to roam. But other than that, you go back and look at Rudy Gobert when he was in Utah. Go back and look at Rudy Gobert, not prior to this year. Look at him in the fourth quarter. He on the bench. I'm not giving up 5 first rounders for a guy that I can't play the entirety of the game.
Right.
That's true.
But
then you got to think too, like the reason why they keeping him is because he got those 4 defensive player of the year awards. So during the regular
Dwight,
season,
I can't play him in the fourth quarter when I need a defensive player of the year on the court.
You're right, but I'm just thinking how the team is going to look at it. Like, man, I'm producing the best defensive player that we've seen in history as far as awards go and stuff like that. And people can say that as people who watch and play, but let's just look at, he has that award 4 times, the impact that he's having on the floor, regardless of what we're saying. AD should have got it this year?
Last year.
Man, but Rudy's impact might not show up.
Or Wemby. Wemby led the league in block shots and played 40-something games.
Now, that's who I had picked who should have won it last year.
Okay, I won't fight you then.
That's why I had picked. I just think that his presence is why they keep him around. He's 7'2". I mean, come on, just think about it. He's 7'2". You can't teach height. You can't teach size. He can get up block
Tell me how I
shots.
teach him to stay on the court in the fourth quarter. Tell me how I teach that.
Well, it's hard.
I just think
he's a liability on defense in the fourth.
And the thing is, Dwight, he's not an on-ball defender. He's a help defender. I'm not giving up no first-round picks for no help defender. He's a help defender. He's not an on-ball defender. He doesn't do good, and they put his ass in the pick and roll. He can't move side to side. Guys get him going side to side. They get him going downhill. He's not like what you and Ben Wallace, when I think of guys, Draymond, when I look at guys that not only can they help, but they can defend on the ball. That's not what Rudy is.
I think he's got better, though. If you go back and look at a couple years ago to when he played Luka this year in the playoffs, he was able to play him one-on-one a little bit better. They allow him to actually play one-on-one defense. So I have been somebody who's always been saying, like, man, it's crazy. Rudy I don't see, like, his defensive, like, passion, but I could see that he's gotten better over the years with his defensive presence. It's just not – I don't think it's him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got to get on the offensive end. I think he got to get –
Yes.
He got to get something going. Like,
he don't get, 10 points. Oh, look, I get it. If he was giving me, let's just say for the sake of argument, Dwight, he was giving me 15. He was giving me 15 and 13 with those 2.5, 3 block shots a game. You got me.
Then you good.
You got me.
Pick and roll, seal the small in the paint.
Yeah.
Go up and dunk it. He don't even have to look at the rim. He can go up and dunk it backwards. I'm dead serious. Like, Bro, I'm 6'11", 6'10", 6'11". So every time I wanted to dunk, I tried to jump my highest, my hardest, so I could clear the rim and dunk hard. He's 7'2". He ain't got to jump that high. All he got to do is be close to the rim. So he get this pick and roll action. He goes seal the big. He got to be another option in their offense. That's the one thing that I think is messing up Minnesota is he's not an option on the offensive end. So he becomes a liability. Yeah. And I think later on in my career, that's what it was with me. I was great for the defensive side, but I think a lot of times offensively, teams wanted to space the floor, and I was not a floor spacer.
And he had his lowest points since 2015-16.
How many?
He averaged 12 points a game. That's the lowest he averaged since 2015-16. That's the second. He had the second fewest rebounds since 2017-18. So what we talk about now, Dwight? Think about it now.
You got the numbers.
He's not the on-ball defender, and his points and rebound are coming down.
No, I'm gonna just say it like this: when you get on that island with these boys and with these young men in the NBA, it's hard, man. And you get in that
what
water.
Big man been dunked on more than Rudy? Exactly. Exactly.
But look, though,
everybody got a poster with Rudy.
He trying. At least he trying.
Hey, he gonna challenge everybody.
Man, I don't play. Hey, Dwight. I don't pay $40 million for effort. I pay $40 million for results.
But guess how he can back it up? He got 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards. He got it.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. If we were to take a vote and we asked the players or we asked writers, who gonna say Rudy Gobert is the best defensive player in NBA history? Even though he and Big Ben got the most defensive player. Who's gonna say Rudy's the best? Is he a better defensive player than Akeem Olajuwon? It's a simple yes or no.
No.
I didn't think so. Okay.
No. But
Dwight, say it was a don't.
Okay, so I'm just thinking both ways. Like, all right, so Rudy is a team defender, help defense. Hakeem could play all positions, play defense.
Could help on ball.
Yeah, but the rules was different back then. The court is extended now than it was back in the day. So I'm kind of looking at it from both sides. Like, I want to give Rudy some credit because he got 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards. Like, regardless of how we want to put it, slice it, he still got 4 of them. They can't take them YouTube awards you got and all the awards you got.
You see that?
No matter
back there?
everything you got back there, you earned it, right? No matter what anybody say, you did it. That's what I'm saying about Rudy. I only got 3. He got 4. So
you got them all back to back. Dwight, they got tired of giving them to you, Dwight. They got tired of giving them to you.
They ain't get tired of giving it to him. He free. He must have was talking another language, man. I should have learned another language when I was in the league, man. I would have got another award, man. Dang.
They got. But you're right. But can you imagine with Olajuwon with his footwork? If he had to play, how many points he would average? Because everybody had bigs back then. Everybody, and you had 2 of them.
Yeah, 4.
So he going against David Robinson, Patrick Ewing, Rick Smits, Mark Eaton. I mean, Robert Parrish. Everybody had. I mean, it was true. It was the big, and everybody played inside out. Not everybody played outside in.
And it's so far out that, like, if you a traditional big like Rudy, it exposes the type of big you are. He's a traditional type of big. Yes. So he'd have been better in the 80s and 90s than in my
era.
He started, think about it, he started playing in my era. So he's used to the bigs being the 4 and 5s, is 6'10", 6'11", and everybody's in the paint. He's used to being able to tag and get back to a big that's rolling. Now it's pick and roll, it's pick and pop. So if he trying to get back into a pick, they throw it out to his man. He's spotting up for a 3. That's tough for him. So
yeah, that's Jokic. That's Embiid.
Yeah. That's pretty tough for him. But
I just say he got 4. He got 4, and he trying. He trying.
He boxing during the summer. He trying to get his
footwork right. I just think his shoes too big. He wears size 24.
What size he wear?
Nah,
ain't got nothing to do with
it look like he wears size 24. His shoes be so tight, shoestrings tight as hell. That's why he can't play defense.
And plus he got a knee brace on. I think he tear his knee at some point, so it's hard.
Knee braces. I'm sorry, I don't know if we can say that word, but them big old knee braces, they be in the way. He can't even move.
Yeah, he can't move.
They gonna pop. He look like a lineman out there with them knee braces on. He tripping.
Dwight, let me ask you this. Giannis had do you think Giannis, you picking up, I'll pick you. You got Dwight Howard. You're the starting center. Mm-hmm. And you get KD or you get Giannis. You can't have them both. You get one or the other.
In the prime?
Yes.
Ooh, that's so tough. That's a good one. That's a good one, but I'm going KD. KD inside out attack. KD inside out.
That 3-level scoring.
1-2 punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get guys in foul trouble early and running the flow, get points in the paint.
You get easy buckets because they're gonna have to get KD. He's gonna dump it down to you and you're gonna dunk on him.
I'm doing that, but I'm getting easy buckets, easy fouls early. So now you can't foul KD.
Right.
So he can get to any shot he want to get to. Now in the fourth quarter, we picking our poison. We get to a drop. He playing a 3, drop 35. He catch it in the mid post. I'm going to come set him a screen. He come out that. He got his jump shot to the rim while he got me on the lob. It's over with. 3 shooters in the corner.
Dwight, let me ask you a question. What if you had played with Luka and you know Luka loved the lob threat?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Crazy. It's probably like Jason Kidd.
Yes.
To me, when I was playing in the Olympics, Jason Kidd,
right,
big tall point guard, can see over everybody. Would have been crazy.